Welcome to the District Dish. Today we're doing something just a little bit different. I'm Kate.
I'm Ebong.
And I'm Sonya. I was going to introduce Ebong, but again, this is a little bit different.
Yeah, it is.
We've talked to Ebong before, but this is what we want to talk to him about this time. He is a CPA, as you know, and it's tax time, so there are loads of questions out there. Most women are asking lots of questions these days about how to do their taxes, how to be smart about their taxes. So,
and because a lot of people now are owning their own business, and so they're all asking us, like, should I turn to a tax professional? We have one.
We do. Turn to our tax professional.
And it's not going to cost you anything right now until you actually call me and hire me.
So, Ebong, you've actually started your own business to tell people about money matters. So we're coming to you for Money Matters. The one big thing that we have to talk to everyone about today is, congratulations! You have 3 extra days to file your taxes this year. What's the difference this year?
Well, I can't remember from the calendar year, but I have a feeling that it doesn't fall. Normally it'd be the 15th, or if it's a weekday. And if the 15th falls on a weekend, you have a couple extra days, and sometimes that ends up happening. But also,
the 15th this year is DC's Emancipation Day.
That's right. I don't
live in DC anymore. And because DC's local holiday stops things going on here, it becomes a national holiday for the tax day. So everyone gets until April 18th to file their taxes.
And the service actually, well, the IRS is headquarters obviously in DC, but a lot of the processing centers are in other parts of the country, but that's neither here nor there.
But most people wait till the last minute, don't they?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, they do, but you know why? There's actually, it's funny, I've been talking to a few people about this as well, and I have a lot of my Twitter followers and Facebook friends tend to be women in the same vein, within their late 20s, 30s, small business owners, and they ask a lot of the same questions. And so some of the things that I usually tell people is that don't wait. Most people anticipate a refund, and the average refund is about $3,000 for most Americans that they have, and that equates to a loan that the IRS has had for almost a year.
So if we are expecting $3,000 back, shouldn't we instead say maybe we shouldn't ask for so many deductions so that we can have that money during the year?
Exactly.
Is it better to have a bigger refund or to have no refund? Because in the past, this is crazy.
It all depends. If you have the bigger question is, do you think you'll make a good enough decision with the money you'll have that won't be the IRS than if it were sitting at the service? Either way, it's screwed, because if it's sitting with the service, you're not getting paid interest on it. It's not making you any money. And on the flip side, if you're getting it back before it goes to the IRS at very little refunds, if you're not spending it wisely anyways, it's almost moot. But the first thing I tell people to do is first adjust your withholdings, and you can do that by going to your HR department and you tell them, look, there are a lot of calculators you can find on the IRS website that gives you the ability to determine or approximate what your tax will be for the year. So when you do that, then you adjust your withholding, and after which you file your return as soon as possible.
I have to be very honest with you. I sort of glazed over there a little bit because, sure, I'm always just giving them a hard time, but I don't get the whole thing. Like taxes, it just upsets me. Should I be using TurboTax to educate myself, or should I just go to a CPA?
It's a very good question. It's a little bit of both. I think it all depends on your facts and circumstances for most people. And I have the same question. I get this question a lot too from a lot of small business owners. And what I would say is, if you have a lot of complex situations or circumstances, i.e., you have a couple small businesses, you have some K1s coming in, you have a lot of different other things happening from another partnership that you own. If you don't have them, don't worry about it. If you have other business income or other non-earned income from your W-2, then you should consider talking to a professional at a minimum, because if you wanted to work in your house and you had to call you had a leak in your house, you can fix it yourself. It's cheaper. You can go to Home Depot and they'll tell you we can help, and then a month later everything falls apart again and your whole house floods. So do you really want to get the right answer right? And if it's complex enough, it warrants even the question. But the thing is, I would say for TurboTax or tax cut or whatever else is, those are good if you're going to actually do the work yourself. And if you only have a few, you have no deductions, no exemptions, no dependents, then by all means, and some of them will even offer to you for free.
A young single person.
Perfect thing for them. Definitely.
So here's the other question: how how annoyed are you when someone comes to you with just a big, unorganized
Box of
shoebox
paper.
full of receipts and like charitable receipts? Like, do you guys just roll your eyes at that?
No.
How should people be prepared to take their things in to an accountant?
I take out my cash register and I say cha-ching, because I'm going to charge you more for it. My time is worth.
So organize it in advance.
Yeah, that's how you save money. Like,
Well, organize how? Like, these are what I've spent on. These are my charitable donations, or like by date.
Put it in an Excel spreadsheet, and very many people after a certain time, after a certain point of their adjusted gross income, they'll exceed their ability to take the deduction anyway. So what you should do is just be organized.
Right.
It's like, again, I'll use the house analogy. It's like, for example, I need a plumber to come in and fix my sink, but I have
Laundry all in
everywhere.
front of it.
There's no way in heck he's going to be able. He'll do it eventually, but you'll be paying him to move your crap, and that's the same thing you'll be doing with me. And I've recently started my own tax prep services for other people, which utilizes technology as well as other professionals, so that it streamlines the process, and it's a lot cheaper than.
Tell us
going
about
somewhere
those
else.
other things that you're doing. If I had more questions.
I'm sure that
I know how to
there's
reach
a
you,
million
but-
more questions, and so you can find Ebong.
You can go to moneymentoringminutes.com, but my tax preparation services is ultrataxes.com.
Ultra Texas.
Ultrataxes.com.
Those things that you think about, but you don't really think about.
And Avon makes it easy for you. I started a business.
Oh,
I
that's
don't even know
right, I
what
forgot.
was it. What did I do?
It was a couple months ago. She needed some help with an LLC.
Okay, but now we're way over time, so we're going to cut
And
that
I
out.
helped
I was
her.
trying to
Okay, go.
end
Sorry.
that one there. Okay.
I was just
so
trying to say that
the
it was
things you
easy.
think about that you don't really think about, but we'll give you a little hint right here on the District Dish. Come back and see who we're dishing with next time, and if you have a question or you have someone you think we should talk with, send it in to us. We'd love to have them on.